Mike, thank you. And so you may have heard and seen the promos. Our First Alert weather team has a new radar.
Yeah, Chief Meteorologist Jay Grymes is out here with us now to talk about this. And Jay, this is a big commitment to the people that are watching right now.
It is. It's a big commitment by WAFB to provide folks with more of a safety factor and to supplement the radar data that are already out there. Here's an example of it that we took yesterday. And yes, the National Weather Service radar would have picked up that same band of rain, but it wouldn't have had the high degree of resolution. In fact, during the day yesterday, we saw a couple of features that you could not detect with the National Weather Service radar. So the idea of this radar in West Feliciana Parish is to not supersede the Weather Service's efforts, but to simply supplement or augment them with high-resolution radar in an area that hasn't had ideal coverage. And in fact, our objective in the upcoming year and a half is to put in maybe one, possibly even two more of these radars to triangulate over top of our viewing area and give us that opportunity to just simply add to what is already readily available.
So this new radar network, how will this change watches and warnings?
It's not going to change the issuing of watches and warnings. That will still be handled by the National Weather Service, but there are going to be instances like we saw yesterday where we may actually be able to give folks a couple of minutes of a heads up for a system that's developing that we can see because of the higher resolution that it takes a little longer for that system to intensify to the point that the Weather Service radar can clearly see them. So we may be talking about the ability to add 3, 5, maybe even 10 minutes of warning in some instances.
Yeah, because it's closer, I mean, obviously that's going to mean that it's more pinpointed, right?
It is, and the other thing is it's a different wavelength, and without getting into the science here, it actually has a higher resolution. The difference is it can't see as far. That's why we're talking about multiple radars.
All right, keeping people safe or giving them time to get to that safe spot. Jay Grymes, thank you.
Sure thing.